There's a lot of wheat going in the ground right now, and Derrell, what's that mean for cattle production?
Well, there is a lot of wheat. You know, the USDA reported this week that I think our wheat plantings were up to 19%, up from 1% a week ago. So a lot of action right now. Wheat's going in. It's early. We've got moisture. There's a lot of wheat already up. Some of it up significantly. So the bottom line is we're a little ahead of the game as far as getting wheat established this fall.
Now, how does that help with the potential of lower cattle prices?
Well, you know, if you look at the wheat side of things first, obviously with the wheat market where it is and expectations where they are, you know, we're pretty sure there's going to be a lot of interest in grazing wheat, not only for the winter, but maybe already knowing that we're going to be thinking about grazing out wheat next spring. So, you know, that sets up the idea that there's going to be a lot of interest. And because the conditions have been good to get wheat established early, we really got a jump start on that. And so it all translates into a lot of potential activity here in the next month or so, in particular on the stocker cattle side.
Now, let's talk about the potential for Oklahoma grazing.
Well, you know, again, I think we'll see a lot of grazing. Obviously, we got to get this crop up, and producers are being a little bit cautious. They're going to wait and make sure we get it up. Early planted wheat has a lot more potential problems, so, you know, we can have, you know, insects that wipe out the crop. We can have more disease issues. So there's still some production issues on the wheat side, but you know, cattle markets have been a little soft recently. We think they've bottomed now, and I actually think on the lightweight calves that we're going to see a little bit of strength in this market because we're going to see some increased demand here in the next month or so. We know there's going to be a bigger fall run of calves coming to town. The bulk of that will hit in the last part of October and early November, but there may be some demand for cattle ahead of that actually puts some support back in this market.
So there's actually still room for growth in the cattle markets. It's not saturated.
No, I think that's right. You know, there's a lot of opportunity there, and one way to look at the softness we've had in the cattle markets recently from a stocker perspective is that it really presents probably a buying opportunity for producers right now that may, you know, again, we may see that market pick up. There's everybody trying to do the same thing in a short period of time will potentially have an impact in the market.
Well, thank you very much, Derrell. Derrell Peel, Livestock Marketing Specialist here at Oklahoma State University.